teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Fields it inside the 15. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down. Personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, UCLA.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line scrimmage.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Bruins pick up enough for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down and goal upcoming. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Moments early in this playoff game. Third down and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. They're going to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And now from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Johnson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Short completion, a third down play coming up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Crosses the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And it's UCLA on top here. You reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. That play moves the ball across midfield, and we set it for the first down at the 41. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the move now. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So nothing on the previous play sets up a third and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, ASU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. Okoye steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Bruins will come to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Bruins offense is on the move now.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They look to throw it here on second down. Slides the quick throw. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Thomas. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. It's 11. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Because there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Hamilton. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. The Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And we're going to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The DB's backing off from the line now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, UCLA. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Hubbard's team brings down the returner. Arizona State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Got the first down and still motoring. He started, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. To throw, it's Levitt. Pulls it in, it's Brown. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
defense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try the right here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he'll finally go. After a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense is still clicking. They'll set up with a PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Levitt. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. And the Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry up.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. No huddle now for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this 2nd half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. And I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. And one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Touchdown, Bears. A huge special teams score. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He bought some time, now lets it go. With sure hands, it's Johnson. That is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. With sure hands, it's Moss. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
The Sun Devils will have first and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Going for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. On the move now. Touchdown, ASU. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Leaning on the run game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? It's Flores. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal.